Today's agenda. Welcome to our session on forensic science, solving mysteries with biology. Today we'll uncover how forensic biologists use living clues like buzz, hair, and plants to help crack cases. We'll dive into biological evidence, explore key forensic tools, and meet techniques like toxicology, microscopy, and entomology. Along the way, you'll discover how science meets mystery and how real investigators follow the evidence. What is forensic biology? Forensic biology is a branch of forensic science that applies biology to legal investigations. It focuses on analyzing biological samples like blood, hair, saliva, and tissues to uncover what happened during a crime. Forensic biologists use these clues to help solve mysteries, identify suspects, and bring justice to victims. It's like detective work through the lens of biology. A forensic biologist collects, preserves, and analyzes biological evidence from crime scenes. Their work helps determine causes of death, timelines, and connections between suspects and victims. They might spend time at the crime scene, but most of their work happens in labs, using microscopes, chemicals, and DNA analysis tools. Their findings are critical in courtrooms. Biological evidence at crime scenes. Biological evidence includes anything that comes from a living organism. This can be blood, saliva, skin cells, hair, tissue, or even insects. Forensic biologists collect these samples carefully to avoid contamination. Once in the lab, they extract information from this evidence that can link people to places and reconstruct events. Microscopes and forensics. Microscopes are a forensic biologist's essential tool. They allow scientists to view small details of hair, fibers, cells, or insect parts that are invisible to the naked eye. High-powered microscopes help compare known samples to crime scene evidence and can uncover details that make or break a case. Forensic entomology. Bugs at the scene. Forensic entomology is the study of insects to help solve crimes. Insects like flies and beetles colonize a body in predictable ways after death. By identifying the types of insects and their developmental stages, scientists can estimate how long a person has been dead, information crucial to crime scene timelines. Decomposition and the body farm. The body farm is a real research facility where scientists study human decomposition. They learn how bodies break down under different conditions, like heat, cold, water, or shallow graves. This research helps investigators interpret clues at real crime scenes and estimate time since death more accurately. Hair analysis in forensics. Hair found at a crime scene can provide valuable clues. Under a microscope, forensic scientists examine hair structure, color, and root shape to determine its origin. Sometimes DNA can be extracted from the root, linking it to an individual. Hair analysis is non-invasive and often survives environmental damage. Fibers and fabrics as evidence. Fibers from clothing, carpets, or ropes can be transferred during physical contact. Forensic scientists analyze their color, weave pattern, and chemical makeup under microscopes. Matching fibers can link a suspect to a crime scene or victim, helping reconstruct the story of the encounter. Blood stain pattern analysis. Blood behaves in predictable ways when it's dropped, sprayed, or smeared. Blood stain pattern analysis studies how blood moves and lands to determine what happened. Investigators can tell the type of weapon used, the direction of movement, and even the position of people during a violent act. Fingerprints and ridge patterns. Fingerprints are unique to every person, even identical twins. Forensic scientists use ridge patterns left on surfaces to identify suspects. Dusting, chemical treatments, or special lights reveal hidden prints. Once found, prints are compared to known records to confirm identity. Forensic toxicology. Forensic toxicology focuses on the detection of drugs, alcohol, and poisons in biological samples like blood, urine, and tissues. It helps determine whether substances played a role in someone's death or behavior during a crime. Toxicologists use chemical techniques to identify compounds and assess how much was present. Their results often explain causes of overdose, poisoning, or altered judgment in suspects or victims. Plant and pollen forensics. Plant evidence is often overlooked, but it can be powerful. Pollen, leaves, seeds, or even plant oils can tie someone to a place. Each region has a unique mix of plant life, and forensic botanists use this information to track where someone has been. This kind of evidence has been used to solve cases of hidden graves, abductions, and more. Even fragments found on clothing or vehicles can provide critical links. Soil and sediment analysis. Soil from a crime scene may cling to shoes or clothes and travel unnoticed. But forensic scientists can match the soil's color, mineral content, or microbial makeup to a specific place. That's how they know if someone was lying when they claimed they weren't there. Even dirt can tell the truth. Some labs also analyze soil's chemical signatures for highly precise matching. From bite marks and dental clues. In some assaults or close contact crimes, suspects may leave bite marks behind. These impressions can be matched to dental molds taken from suspects. Just like fingerprints, our teeth have distinct spacing and shapes. In a few famous cases, bite marks helped solve violent crimes. Experts use detailed photographs and sometimes 3D scanning to preserve and analyze bite evidence. Footprints and shoe prints can tell us not just who was at a crime scene, but how they moved. Whether someone was running or limping, or which brand of shoe they wore, all can be determined by analyzing footprints. Modern technology lets investigators scan or cast impressions for use in court. These impressions can also be linked to specific footwear sold in certain regions or timeframes. Tool marks and impressions. Tool marks, when tools are used in crimes, like prying open a door, they leave unique marks. Forensic scientists compare these with tools found on suspects to look for a match. Even factory-made tools wear down differently, making each one traceable. Tool mark analysis helps determine what type of tool was used and how a crime was committed. Glass and paint analysis. Glass and paint are silent but telling with asper, and badly painted, brown-white. A shattered window or chipped car paint can lead investigators to suspects. Even tiny paint flakes found on clothing can be compared layer by layer under a microscope. In crimes like hit and runs, these fragments can make or break a case. Glass fracture patterns can also show the direction and force of impact. Digital and biological evidence together. Today's forensics combines biology with technology. Security cameras, cell phones, and even smartwatches provide digital data. But biological evidence proves who was where and when. For example, if a watch shows a sudden heart rate drop, it might match the moment an injury occurred. Combining clues paints a fuller picture of the crime, increasing the accuracy and reliability of investigations. Foreign wild and environmental forensics. Forensic science also helps protect nature. Environmental forensics uses biology to catch poachers, illegal loggers, and polluters. Scientists analyze feathers, fur, or tree rings to learn if animals were hunted illegally or forests cut without permits. This branch of forensics helps keep ecosystems safe for the future. It also aids in prosecuting environmental crimes that harm communities and biodiversity. Quiz time! You've explored a lot of cool science today. Now it's time to test what you remember. This short quiz covers clues like plant fragments, tool impressions, paint, footprints, and dental patterns. Think like a forensic biologist and use what you've learned to solve these final mysteries. Questions. 1. What type of evidence can link a person to a region using plant fragments or pollen? 2. How are tool marks used to match a suspect to a break-in? 3. Why are paint chip layers important in forensic investigations? 4. What can footprints tell investigators about a suspect? 5. Why are bite marks helpful in identifying suspects? Answers. 1. Pollen and plant evidence can connect someone to a specific region. 2. Tool marks are compared to suspect tools to find matching wear or patterns. 3. Paint chip layers reveal vehicle make or point of contact in hit and runs. 4. Footprints can show tread type, walking patterns, size, and weight. 5. Bite marks are unique due to individual dental structures.